EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go now. 65.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run with Hillman here to begin the drive. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second and 11. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Sheffield. This is Hillman with it. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 49 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. They run with Richardson. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Sheffield. And this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run here with Hillman. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown.
Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Shot. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That'll be complete to Harvey.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Craft on leading.
They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The Patriots had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. 19 go.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one out.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Sheffield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready, set. Panther 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you look at this Patriots defense.
They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Come back, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They give it this time to Hillman up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ready. Dragon, Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Sheffield. That's complete to DK. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think that's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
And they'll run again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try and run. Hillman. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 6, 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Back to throw. Sheffield.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Got it. Ready?
New York.
Here we go. Set. Like 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Sheffield. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Ready, set.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
65
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
Panthers, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop the thrower. Catch made right side by Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked out the shack now. Still push a button to let them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw.
Looking for Thornton, he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 17-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
This is caught by McMillan.
A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
A 28-yard gain. And the Jets first down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
This is Hillman on 1st and 10. Room here to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Must go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action. Sheffield. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Raffle 80. 18, Pioneer.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Stephanie, no, go.
They'll look to run with Hillman. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Back to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Buffalo 18.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
Back to throw here. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Ready.
The final shot before break. Sheffield. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Well, and that is incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On the draw, they'll give to Hillman. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Wolf on now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Jets 31, Patriots 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go. Strike. Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11. Curve 19, curve 19, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19, 18. Dragon 60.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2. Buffalo 60 by 6, 60 by 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw again.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do
blitz coming, and down he goes.
James Pierce
picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Ready.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Sheffield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. And even 40 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Up the middle, Hillman. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Bravo 80.
Looking to throw. Sheffield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Sheffield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sheffield. They go to Hillman on the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out.
And the Jets have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
19 Lions.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Will Anderson
in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
3rd and 19.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. And a completion to Wilson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets'
18
44-yard
run.
line.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he takes a pretty good lift there as he'll wind up getting about 3.
It's a gain of 3.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Back. Bronco. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 3. Looking for Thornton, he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to 24.
Patriots 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Sheffield. That's complete to DK. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
No, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70s. Get it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the
70
31-yard
Rangers,
line.
70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They'll drop the throw. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Second and 10.
Trap 60, trap 2. Bronco, Mustang 19. Tight, 19 tight. Let go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the gun on third down, Buckner. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. $19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Ready.
Now Hillman, he has been active this afternoon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 18, 5 in.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Hillman. They are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Hold the ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Drop 60, drop 60. Tag, 70 range, Bronco 80, Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Buckner. Pass complete to Loveland. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
13 more yards.
Cowboy 80. 65 catch. Warriors 70.
45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Cowboy 80.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
99 Broncos.
Back to throw again.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, having back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Open man is Thornton. He's got it.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
At the 5-yard line.
Set it. 60 Eagles. 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
33. Steel. Black. Claws red. Set. Go.
Operating from the gun. Camp. That's caught right side by Worthy. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
6. Mega. 6.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. Sacked back at the 7.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get it.
So it's
It's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Jets, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.